Hello everyone! In this video we are going to talk about automated rules on Facebook, and this is going to be a practice video or a workshop if you want to call it like that. If you don't know what is automated rules on Facebook, I will leave a link in the description below to this video where you can learn about it. And in this video we are going to practice setting them up. So first of all, hello, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Rita and I'm a digital marketer. If in the end of this video you still have questions about our practice, you can send me email to the email that you can see right now on your screen. So let's start. For this first exercise, we are going to use these terms. So term number 1, turn off campaign if it spends more than $100 a day and does not generate at least 10 leads. And term number 2 is turn off campaigns if lead price is more than $50 per lead, of course. So let's see how we can set it up on Facebook. Right now I'm in my ads manager on Facebook, but you can set it up from your rules manager, whatever works for you. I like working from Ads Manager since I can implement the rule directly on any of my campaign levels, meaning that I can select this campaign, for example, or I can go to the next tab to Ad Set and set it up right here if I want to create the rule for that specific ad set or even for any specific ad. So if I have more than one ad in my campaign or more than one ad set and I want to be able to control it, I can create a rule for that specific level. For this example, I'm going to choose just one campaign, so it's already selected right here. I'm going to go to Rules and choose Create a New Rule. As you can see, the rule is already applied to one campaign since this was the campaign that we selected. For my action, I need to turn that campaign off, so it's already selected right here. And for my conditions, first of all, I need to make sure that this campaign does not spend more than $100 per day. And it actually depends on the spend type that you're using. In case that you're using a lifetime budget, it's going to be a little bit different. And in case you're using the daily budget, you're going to choose for your condition, just spend. And you're going to set it up as between, let's say, 0 and 100. Just to make sure that we're not going over $100 a day. Then the additional condition that I need here is my price per lead. You have to make sure that you're running a lead generation campaign first. In that case, you can just see results right here. You can choose them and say that is smaller than 10. So that's how we want to make sure that this campaign will generate at least 10 leads and it won't spend more than $100. For our time range, it's also something that depends on our campaign, if it runs for a while now or it's a new campaign, so it depends what data do you want to consider in this specific rule. So let's say I want to choose only fresh data, so I'm going to choose today. For attribution window, I'm leaving it as it is, account default, and there is my schedule. There are 3 options for scheduling. First option is continuously, which allows me to run this rule as often as possible. I don't see any point to implement this option here since we want to check leads on daily basis and not really on like once in 30 minutes basis. So I will say daily option here is fine for me, but if you want, you can customize your schedule right here just by clicking on edit schedule. Notification I'm going to leave as it is, and I'm going to receive an email from Facebook each time this rule was activated. And then I'm going to name these rules so that I would remember what does it do. So let's say lead 10 and daily spend $100. That's how I'm going to name a rule, and I'm going to click here in order to create it. Now let's proceed to term number 2, which was to make sure that our campaign does not spend more than $50 per lead. I'm going back to my ads manager. My campaign is already selected here, and I'm clicking on create a rule. I need to turn that campaign off, so it's already here. The action is turn campaign off, and for my conditions I need to make sure that my cost per lead is not going over $50. So by default those conditions are cost per lead or cost per result, so I need to make sure that it's not more than $50. And for this specific action, Facebook recommends me to have a lifetime impressions more than 8,000. I can remove that, of course, but in that case I will still see the recommendation, so I can choose to leave it. It's up to you. Really depends on what exactly are you running here and what data you need to consider. I want to consider today's data, and I want it to run daily. Not in all cases we can get daily 800 impressions. I can still remove it. It doesn't say that it's wrong. It depends on you. It's your rule, so you are actually building it to run your campaigns more comfortably. I'm going to name this as lead $50, and I'm going to create it. That's it. Right now, if I want to manage those rules, I can go to manage rules, and I can choose either to leave it as it is, to turn it off for now, or to edit it in any way that I want. Thanks for listening. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you still have questions, you can leave a comment below or just shoot me an email. Have a nice day.